What's up, people? So, I really enjoy my alone time. And some people really like that. And some people will be bothered by you enjoying your time alone, right? Because you're not involved in gossip. You're not involved in this situation and that situation. Your name isn't being circled around any social dynamics amongst people and gossip. You know what I'm saying? So some people have a problem with it, but I love being alone. And I'm going to tell y'all why in this video. And I'm going to tell you why you should spend more time alone too. So I really enjoy my own company, to be honest with you. I feel comfortable being alone with my own thoughts. I enjoy spending time by myself. It's super peaceful. Um, it's almost like I'm in this trance kind of meditative state because I have nothing or nobody around me to bother me. I have nobody disrupting what I'm doing. Sometimes when you grew up or were in chaotic environments, being alone is so peaceful and it's necessary for your peace of mind, right? I'm not bombarded with distractions. I'm not agitated about nothing. I could just maintain my own peace being alone, right? And for me, it's easier to have focus. It's easier to really work towards my goals. My vision is clear. I don't have anybody criticizing or critiquing anything I'm doing. I'm just is a tunnel. It's a tunnel vision towards what I'm doing, right? However, however, there was a period of time where I was around a lot of people, where I did have a lot of friends and I was in a lot of social settings and I was really always outside all the time, always kicking it, always hanging out with this. And I really wasn't happy like that. A lot of times when you look at photos and social media and videos on social media, you'll see a bunch of people hanging out and ganged up at a party or something like that. A lot of them people ain't happy. A lot of those people are battling with mental health issues. They're battling internally with different, problems, drug problems, a lot of chaos, a lot of dysfunction going on in the household. So partying is like an avenue to escape, what's going on at home. It's an avenue to really escape what's going on in their own life. Sometimes they're not at home, they by themselves, but their life is all over the place. Their relationship is messed up. They're struggling with jobs and opportunities. So going out and losing themselves is their way of de-stressing or distracting themselves from the things that's going on in their life. And I found myself in that place where I would be going out, drinking and doing all this stuff as a distraction. And you would also invite a lot of toxic people. When I was around a lot of people, I noticed a lot of gossip started to go on. And it's like, it's so normal to people. Like people want to gossip. It's not that they have to, they want to. So they'll want to find out who you are. And then, oh, who is he talking to? What girl he talking to? Where he from? What he doing? It's like people want to put your name in a circle because everybody's name in a circle. When you're around a lot of people, it's easy for people to have dirt on you, for them to talk about the issues that's going on in your life to make themselves feel better. Well, at least I ain't him. At least I'm not going through that. You know what I'm saying? At least people ain't talk about me like that. Me being alone is one of my ways of avoiding all that drama. It's unnecessary for me to have my names in those circles. And I just grew and matured in that way. It's like, I don't want to be around all that gossip. I don't want to be on scene and have my name talked about this and this person saying this and this, which is exactly what happened. And more issues and more problems started to come up in my life because all these people I was around, right? And ever since I've been alone, there's less problems. And even when problems do come up, it's easier to solve because I have no one around me to sabotage or to take away from me doing what I got to do. So it's also to protect myself, to protect my resources, to protect my energy. It's easier to do that when you have less people around, when you're by yourself, right? And I do enjoy having relationships. I really do. Relationships are so important. But the first relationship that you need to establish is the one that you have with yourself. If you can't be peaceful with you, if you're not happy with who you are as an individual, There's no way, bruh. There's no way you can go into a relationship with somebody else and be happy and have joy and bring that type of energy into that relationship. You're gonna bring drama because wherever you go, there you are. So if you got all these issues, no matter where you go, no matter what relationship you get into, you're gonna have the same reoccurring issues because you haven't dealt with yourself, right? And isolation, being alone allows you to do that. It allows you to be in a space where you can kind of think clearly, you can reflect, you can work on these different flaws that you have within yourself. You could kind of clean yourself up, um, clean up your habits, clean up your thoughts, clean up, you might have drug addictions that you said one day you're going to get out of it. Some people told me, I'm going to stop drinking and smoking, but their life really didn't change until they really stopped. Same as here. When I do those stuff casually or, every once in a while, but until I really started to clean up my habits and stuff and really to reflect it on myself and the type of life that I wanted, you know, I didn't change and I needed to go in a space of isolation for that. You know what I'm saying? So being alone allows you to deal with yourself, to fix yourself, to heal yourself, to go through your bullshit. Stop bullshitting with yourself. And now when you go into relationships, things are better. Now, I'm not saying you have to always be alone and isolated on this Will Smith, I am legend type of thing as if the world is over. Um, Relationships are so important, but I'm more selective now. I'm really selective with my energy because with a lot of the things I went through in terms of bad relationships, bad experiences, being around people that I wasn't realizing was sabotaging me. I've had relationships, y'all, where the person I was dealing with, in terms of a friend that I had, male friend, my bros, right? Some of these people were going around trying to disrupt and sabotage my romantic life. I had a friend who they really, I'm not even gonna mention the person's name, but they sabotaged that relationship I had with a girl because they were jealous they wasn't getting no attention. They were jealous that their girl wasn't loving on them and smothering them like my girl was smothering me. So they you know what I'm saying, they try to figure out how to sabotage the situation. And I only found out later on, that's why they was trying to influence me to do certain things. And that's another thing. You have to be mindful, very, very, you can't underestimate people out here. And I feel like I kind of did that in the past and I really learned from it. But I kind of underestimated how far people will go when they are secretly jealous of what you have going on and how far they'll go to destroy you or to sabotage you. I really underestimated that. Um, so being alone allows me to get sharper. My instincts are a lot sharper. My discernment is stronger in terms of how I discern people. And because of that, I've been able to build healthier connections over a period of time. But relationships are very important, man. I don't want people to think this video is about, yo, be alone. Don't talk to nobody. Nah, you need relationships. You need friends. You want to build connections. You need to network. That's one of the things you need to grow, but you need to do that with discernment because not everybody is meant to be connected with. You shouldn't be talking to everybody. You should be dealing with people based off of your values, based off of what you believe in, based off of, you know what I'm saying? Not just because you laugh with somebody and share a drink doesn't mean that automatically becomes your friend. That doesn't mean you should just open your whole life up to this person and now you got the best of buds off of being at a bar or being at a party. Nah, you got to be more discerning than that. A lot of times we think we party with these people or whatever, and you think, oh, this is my boy. Now we had a good time. But you got to be careful because that same person that's laughing and smiling and kiki and ha ha, you know, they'll do it to you. They'll turn your life upside down and you'll be down through there. Like, you'll be like, what the hell just happened in my life over the last 3 months? Well, I don't know why my situation is like this. That's because you're rushing and you're not being discerning and you're not setting boundaries with people to protect yourself. And so these bad experiences that I had with secretly jealous friends, bad relationships, not feeling well with myself and, you know what I mean, just using going out and hanging out with a bunch of people as a way to get away from my own issues, that taught me, nah, I need to sit my ass down and be alone. I need to grow. I need to protect my peace. I need to be at peace instead of being around this, noise all the time. I need to be at peace. I need to, and I started to enjoy it over a period of time. And now it's even addictive. I love being alone. It's my best time for me because I'm at home. I'm in heaven. I'm at peace. Um, but relationships are important. Be discerning and don't be so quick to just let people into your life just because you had a good time, even sexually. You met a girl, whatever, y'all lay up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have fun, but that don't, you need to, even then, again, you got to protect your energy, your spiritual energy. Even then, you have to really slow things down with people. I used to be the type of person, like when I was, you know what I'm saying? Like before, like, yeah, why not do that? Why not have one night stand? Like, you can't do that with everybody. Some people out here practice some real strange things, bro. Like witchcraft. Like some people, you don't know where they are mentally or what they're doing. So you got to put yourself on guard and protect your energy, your spiritual energy, your sexual energy, because that's very potent and powerful. And you could be laying up with the wrong person and you wonder why certain things in your life kind of aren't working out or you having certain issues. That's because your energy is off because you're letting this person into your life and they don't have good intentions towards you. Some people don't have good intent. You could be laying up with a girl that don't have good intentions toward you. She might not even want to steal money, but she is trying to ruin your life because she's not happy with her own. Some friends that's around you, they may not even want anything from you, but they envy you. They envy the position that you have, the attention you may be getting, the relationship you have with your girl. So they may try to sabotage that or get in the way of that. And which is even more sinister. Like some people really don't even want anything from you. They just want to destroy what you have. So you got to be really careful. These experiences that I had made me be really careful and enjoying my space and being very discerning who I let into my life. And that's what you need to do. It's just, live in peace, protect your peace, and be careful of these relationships because that it could be one relationship. It doesn't have to be a group. It could be that one person that you have a relationship with that you'll be like, damn, I regret this. I wish I never met this damn person. And I've been there. And that's why I enjoy my peace. You see my skin glowing, your skin will glow, your health will improve, your mental health will get better. You'll start making better and clearer decisions. You'll make more progress because you won't have anybody around you that may be secretly jealous or whatever, so there's no sabotage. I was able to make a lot more progress in my life when I got alone and enjoyed my time alone. And that's why I like being alone. So that's it, man. Protect your peace, y'all. Peace.